It's Monday morning. We got all of the cabin piers dug yesterday and cleaned up. So we're going to be heading out into town to go to Spennard's Building Supplies to pick up a bunch of sauna tubes and rebar and all the materials that we need for the cabin foundation. Gonna go in, see what they got. All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Yep.
Got our pick order here, and we're waiting in line to pick up just a fraction of the stuff that we needed. They didn't have everything in the right sizes. They were missing 4x4 post brackets that we were looking for, and they were all out of them. They just had larger stuff. So after this, we're going to be heading to Home Depot to see what they have, pick up some tool rentals, and hopefully get the remaining supplies that we need. All right, we just made it home. We've been out for hours, going to Home Depot, went to Spennard's Building Supplies, went back and forth a couple times. We've got 12-inch sauna tubes. We've got 5/8-inch rebar. We've got a rebar bending and cutting tool. We've got a bunch of spare 2x4s that we're going to be using to keep the sauna tubes straight up and down. Spennard's had a couple pallets that they gave us for free. We got a manual tamping bar here so we can tamp down the soil. And Spennard was only selling this rebar in 20-foot lengths. So we had to go to Home Depot first, get this on rental for a day. And we were out in their yard just cutting rebar to make sure it could fit in this 16-foot trailer. And we're a little bit tired because that rebar cutting is no joke. This right here is the rebar cutter and bender tool that we picked up from Home Depot. Just renting it for a day. So we got to get all this rebar bent by end of today so we can return it in the morning. Got a whole bunch of rebar ties, little rebar tool, and some screws for holding the sauna tubes to the forms. We also picked up some of these Simpson strong ties. We got a 4x6 and a 4x4 post bracket. And then the final piece of the puzzle are these rebar chairs so that the rebar stays a little bit off of the ground. I'm out here all alone, getting a head start on cutting these rebar to length. Decided to use the cutoff wheel that we have instead of that manual rebar cutter, because that manual rebar cutter was sure giving us a workout, and this is a whole lot easier. Tuesday, and we're finally getting some rain out here. It's been just sunny and dry for the last like 2 or 3 weeks straight, and normally don't like the rain, but today it's welcomed. Another thing is that today is the last day of our rental for the excavator, and my dad already got a head start driving it back to the county road so that it can be picked up. Alright, here's the excavator. We're leaving it just here alongside the road. There's a bazillion mosquitoes out here, so I'm gonna get back in the truck. Hurry, get in. Get in.
Oh my God.
There's a mosquito right there.
You get it.
Ah. Stupid mosquito.
Nicely done, nice and safe. This is where we're putting together the rebar frames. We've got a little waist level construction area. It's a lot better than groveling on the ground like doing rebar. this is wide enough to hold the vertical bends. Two of them are made standing against the conics. So spread these pallets out. We're gonna cut them in half and use them to hold battleboard.
So we can get the string lines
so we can get the string lines set up. So.
My dad's just over here finishing up clearing some of this pit run so we can run that string line over this these dirt piles,
Yeah.
or I guess between the dirt piles now.
A little bit of an oversight when we were excavating.
Yeah.
Like just how much work we were making for ourselves. Oh, that's not long enough.
All right, there we go. All the rebar cages are in.
Nicely done, Bradley. Nicely done.
Did it. We're working on squaring up the building right now. We got the pink line for the front of the building set here. Goes all the way down to the other end of the building. And because we have all these dirt mounds in the way, we can't take an accurate diagonal measurement across to get a square. So we're extending out this side of the building. We're getting an additional pallet over there to create a long side of the triangle. And we're going to be measuring the diagonal from that corner over to here instead of from that corner over to that corner. And if we can get everything squared up on this triangle, then by definition the other side will be also square. Alright, we got a dot right here that we measured all the way over there, the diagonal.
I'm gonna get my white pencil.
It came out to be 37.4 inches. So we measured that and intersected it with this board here. And that's where we measured it to be. So we got the screw drilled right here. And we're gonna run this line through that point over there, through here, through the other pier on the other corner. And that will have everything squared up.
We're gonna move the dot left and right. There we go. Okay. Right there.
Right there?
Yeah, right there. Okay, you got it drawn?
Yep, and that can be taken apart now.
Yep.
It was a little nerve-wracking, but
we got right angles. Okay, you got it. See. What? Okay, go to the next one.
I had to center the bubble so that it's perfectly up and down.
Okay. A little bit.
It's starting to feel real. I think we're planning to have the cement delivered here next week on Wednesday. So I need to make a couple calls tomorrow and get that scheduled. Likely gonna have to have a pump truck come out so that it can reach the piers in the very back.
Time to charge up the laser level. It worked hard for us today.
Yep, we're gonna get everything charging in the cargo trailer where we have our power station. And
nice to have all the batter boards up.
Yep, for sure.
And Bradley did a great job getting all of the rebar frames finished today.
Yep, all the rebar frames are in the ground. They're way down there. It's kind of hard to see. We got the rebar cages. Great progress today. Gonna keep going tomorrow. We're back out here doing the lines, getting all the lines set up for the sauna tubes. Dad's got his classic orange hat on.
Yeah, trying to keep warm. It's cold today.
It's in his lumberjack gear.
Yeah. Okay, right there.
Short enough distance.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay. Then you guys go to the 20. 22.
This hole's even bigger.
Really? Yeah, that one will be a little harder because you got to keep it.
Actually, I could probably just go like this.
Don't fall in. No, that's hard. Oh, that's, I don't know, man. No, don't do that. Straddle it like before. Okay, let me know when you got it. Right, right there. Right there.
Okay, smart.
Okay. So now we can just go get the string line and put the last string up.
Right here.
And all you need is your pencil for this one.
Hold that for a second. All right.
Can you see the black mark?
Yeah.
Okay. You can take up some slack. The line.
Yeah, I don't have a pencil.
What? What do you mean you don't have a pencil?
I can mark it with my Sharpie.
Okay.
Is that on your line?
Perfect. Dead center.
Okay.
You got it, Ron? Okay,
Mark.
give me a lot of slack here. So we can just let it sit here.
We're gonna drill now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, loop made. You can pull it tight.
Okay.
It's crossing right over the dot. We're all good on this side. Okay, I'm marked.
Okay. All we got to do is walk down to the next one.
There we go.
Okay. Come back. There's one left up in that tree. Here it comes. This is a 12-inch external. Wrong end.
doing wrong end?
That's the long side.
We're working on building these sonotube braces out of 2x4 studs. And we're just doing a simple H configuration. 2 full-size studs on one side and then a small 1-foot brace in between.
Yeah, why is that one so much taller than the other one? Who knows?
It's the last day before concrete day. We're getting these sonotubes installed. We got 2 installed so far. And we're just starting to ramp up. We're getting the hang of it. It's not too bad.
I like how it goes down, but it doesn't go down too far.
Yeah, it stops at the bottom of the cage.
Right there. Oh, it was, yeah. Right there.
It's like it's done. All the sonotubes are installed. We are ready for tomorrow when the concrete's delivered. It looks great. Everything is perfectly level. String line goes slightly to the side of each one. Now nothing is holding these sonotube frames in place, so we're gonna have to let the concrete guys know that they gotta be a little gentle so that it doesn't move the pier locations. Well, today's the day. The pump truck has already arrived over there. All right, they're all packing up now. We got to finish screening off all the tops of these piers, and then we'll be ready to put the brackets in. The concrete people have left, and now it's just up to us to get all of this finalized. That back right corner one had a slumping issue, and we have to finish by shoveling all this concrete into it after it sets up a little bit more. And we're going to get all these lines switched over to center lines so we can start wet setting the metal post brackets. Some of the concrete tubes got bumped a little bit, so we had to realign them before everything sets up solid. It's time to start wet setting. Not too bad.
You do a good job.
have all of the post brackets in. They're just all wet set. Some of them are a little bit too far down, so I'm going to bring them up just a smidge. Just going to bring them up just a smidge so that they're higher. This one right here, it's kind of above the concrete. That's not what we want. We want to set this a little bit lower so that it makes contact with the concrete, just like that. Make sure it's all nice and level. Make sure it's perfectly in line with the string so that it matches up with those over there. That's perfect. Perfect right down the middle. Nice sit on the concrete now. Make sure it's level on front to back. There we go. And now we wait. Well, it's the same day. Got out of my concrete clothes, took a shower, and my dad got a little head start on taking the batter boards apart. We got all the stakes pulled off, all of these pallets that we used for the string line. And my dad's already stacking up some of the half pallets. And the sun is set over the trees. So it's a good time to have a little pallet burning fire.
The mosquitoes are already eating me alive.
What?
They are. Buzzing my ears like crazy.
You're already getting mosquitoed?
Yeah, they're tracking me.
Well, that sucks.
What happened?
Got a bunch of soot all over my arm.
That's terrible. I think you can do that.